Ooh, you're live. All right. So, the angelfish I got the other day. We got this guy here. That's Mr. Grumpy Gills, because he was pouting. He was, just kind of sitting in the corner back there by the heater, just pouting. The other angel over here, the koi, looking fantastic. Look at those fins. So phenomenal. Alright, but what you don't see is the third one. There was a third angel in here, and unfortunately he did not survive the move. So I found him this morning, unfortunately. Had to get rid of him. And that's that. But the cories, these little cories are doing fantastic. I don't know why my phone is having such a hard time focusing right now. Doing fantastic. They colored up. They're out and about, moving around. What's up, Dank Tanks? These guys are just going about. Hello, Lord Vader. Hello, Turbofish. And you guys can see here, this corner looks very different. That ginormous sword is gone. Yes, Lord Vader, actually. Hello, Nathaniel John. We'll turn this way. I am currently building the fish room, Lord Vader. It's kind of a slow process because it's cold down here. I don't really like spending extended periods of time down here. But, yes, it's in the process. I have 19 tanks, so I have 13 more that need water. But they all need homes before they can get water. And over here is 633 longs. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, and then on the bottom there's 1, 2, 3. You can't really see that, but yeah, there's going to be quite a bit. Oh, and I did something interesting today. So we got the Easy Green here, right? Fantastic product, works great. There was, hello Joel, Glass Boxes, how are you, man? There was someone that questioned once upon a time on one of Corey's streams how much one pump of Easy Green is, and it's right about 1.5 milliliters. And I know that because I took this and I put one pump into there, or two actually, and then I used this, which is in milliliters, and I sucked it all up and it measured it. So that was pretty fantastic. Hello, Flynn's Fish Farm. Oh, Dank, let me hold on a second. What are some emerald ID? What? Dank, I couldn't understand. I can't understand that. This and Bob stream at the same time. Oh man, that's fantastic. I don't have any IDs on the cories just yet, Dank, but I will try to find them out. I think these little guys are the pandas, right? I have the vlog book for identifying them. I'll have to go and find it, and I'm just gonna sit here for like 2 hours one day and just stare at them and flip through the book. The tetras in the top corner are a lot of people call them the hockey stick tetras. I call them the penguin tetras. Hello, Fishhead 2925. They are the penguin tetras. A lot of people call them the hockey stick tetras. I love the way that these guys school throughout the whole tank, and they really do. They just swim laps around it, and it's fantastic. And they like to clump up here in the pogo stemens, and it's really awesome. I have to do a little bit more maintenance on those. I have to thin them out towards the bottom. I did cut them back today because they literally were coming all the way over here. That's how long they were. So there's that. So all these little guys were babies off of that big mother sword plant that was in here, and that's not even all of them. I ran out of space. The rest of them are over in this 10-gallon. Let's take a look at the 10-gallon. Wow, look at that CO2 tank. Sometimes I just stare at that for like a few minutes because it looks awesome. So here is that big giant mother sword plant. Bunch of the pogostemons. There's a couple other little plants in here. Hello, HC Aqua, that I will be planting down in here to start growing this. There's going to be a beta fish put in here. Hello, Charlie. There's going to be a beta fish that's like mostly white with like some pastel pinks and purples in it, and I think it's going to look super great against the black background. So that's why I'm going to go with that. Yes, extremely healthy plant. I'm going to bring it back to the store that I bought it from, and oh, you could see in the back here there's more runners. I'm going to take those back also. I told them when I bought it, because it had a bunch of runners on it, that I'm just going to cut the runners off and bring back the mother, and they said go for it, because it basically just means they get to sell the plant twice and I just get some free plants out of it basically. But they were wanting to get rid of that for quite some time before I grabbed it. And then this is a tank I don't talk too much about. Haven't done many updates on it. But in here, maybe we'll be able to see it. There is a fry. There is, oh, there it is. You see that? You see that little guy? Let's see if I could get my fat finger in here. That little guy right there. That's a little lamp-eye killie fry. I don't own any lamp-eye killies, so that means an egg came in on one of the plants that I bought, which I think was this plant here, because that is the only plant in this tank from my local fish store. And there's a bunch of that in the 75 in the back corner. I just thought, hey, let's throw it in here, see how well it does, and it's not doing too well. So, yeah, I got this little guy, and I don't feed him anything. You know, I did drop a couple pellets into there for him one day, and I think the snails ended up getting it because, you know, he's so little. He's just kicking it. I love it. I come down here and the first thing I do is look for him to make sure that he's still alive, and I stared at this tank for 20 minutes the other day and I couldn't see him, so I got a little bit sad. So I played around with the 75 a while. I came back and there he was, just hanging out. Absolutely love it. So this tank had a bunch of algae in it. Actually, I have it right here. Like a lot of algae. So I pulled all this out the other day, and this tank looks way, way better than it did. And I also raised up the light that's over it, which seems to be helping a lot also. So yeah, this is just a grow out tank for these plants, and hopefully they actually do that now that there's not so much light. The plants don't have to compete with the algae, and they'll do some growing, because I really love some of the plants that are in here. I mean, they are growing some little baby plants like this little guy here, but yeah, I do definitely want to get these going. All these mosses attached onto the rocks are some of my favorites, honestly. And I got all these floating ones that I gotta find a little spot to plop them in. No, Lord Vader, the substrate is not pink, it's just kind of the light that's on it. This substrate is actually, it's this stuff here. It's brown. It's the Brightwell Aquatics Rio Cafe. It's really, really great stuff, honestly. It's a little bit tough to plant in because it's so light and fluffy. The plants don't really like staying. So that's why everything in the 75 has weights on it. Oh, thanks, Mary Beth Mabe. It's too bad you can't stay. Yeah, this Brightwell Aquatics Rio Cafe. This stuff is being discontinued, though. So that's why I bought so much of it. It took 2 big bags, 2 bags this size, plus a little bag to do the 75, and 1 of these, and 1 little bag for the 30. So there's a lot of substrates and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's some alright stone. I gotta play around with it. I have to actually set up another tank that's gonna get some of this fluorite. This C-chem stuff, because this will actually raise the pH, the Ceru stone. I don't know why it does it. It must have a bunch of calcium something in it. But I guess it's like a ticking time bomb. One of the guys down at the local fish store actually almost killed all of his shrimp because of it. He wasn't expecting it to happen, so he put a bunch of it into a shrimp tank, and then I guess like 2 weeks later or something, the pH went through the roof and like 90% of his shrimp died. It was really, really sad to hear about, actually. Okay, it's basically limestone, so I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll have to find I'm thinking about doing one of these 33 longs with shell dwellers, so maybe I could put some of that in there. That would be pretty rad. Pretty rad. Who says that? Nobody says that anymore. Well, I guess maybe they do, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Alright, I'm going to scroll back here and see what kind of questions I missed. Alright, I got the substrates. Crush up some flake food on top for them. That's not a bad idea. I could do that. That wouldn't be bad. Get some things going on. Alright, well, yeah, just figured I'd do a quick little update here, and Mr. Grumpy Gills isn't pouting anymore, so that's awesome. It's too bad that we lost Marvin, though. I was really hoping for him. Hello, Turtle Girl! Really, I gotta find... You guys gotta help me name this guy, too, though. You gotta help me find a name for it. I'm not really sure, you know, what to name him. Marvin's already taken. Mr. Grumpy Gills is taken. Should find something out of the ordinary, you know. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can name him Frank, because he was the first one of the 3 angels that went into the tank. Well, that's alright, Turtle Girl. I don't have like one of those cool fancy names, you know. It's just my names. Jonah Finn. Oh, like Jonathan. I get it, Jonah Finn. That's awesome. Maybe we'll have to go with that. I don't know. I gotta kind of feel out his personality too. So maybe we'll do a couple videos on him and check out his personality, and then come up with a name like that or something. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Grumpy Gills is awesome. He's so massive. Just great. And I'm really, really digging these rainbows. I actually kind of want to get some more of them. Oh, thanks, Turtle Girl. I just got them like yesterday, or no, 2 days ago. Alright, Turbo Fish. I'll pay attention. I might be sleeping by the time you go on though, so we'll see what happens. So unfortunately, these plants here, I forget the name of them, but they started dying back like a lot when I first put them in. So now only the tops look good, and I'm thinking I have to trim them back. Well, I'll trim it back like right below this node where those are going. And then this one I'll probably trim back, I don't know, like up here or something, because a lot of the stem really doesn't look too great. It's kind of getting all black and fuzzy and falling apart, but these little swords are doing great. I got the plant pack from H2O Plants, which is really great. You guys should go check that out. He sends plants every month in a box, and you get some really awesome. Choose the tips, replant, add more light. Well, I don't have to really add more light because I got a 300 watt grow light on these right now, or 100, no, yeah, the 300 watt, I believe. So I actually had to go out and buy the CO2 because the light was so much. Otherwise it just would have been algae city and all the plants would have died, and it would have been a horrible time. But yeah, I'm thinking probably, well, I guess I can't cut that so low because that stem doesn't look too good either. So I'll probably cut it more up here then, and then like just the good top parts, just wham, right there. But yeah, back to the plant pack. Justin sends out a plant pack every month. It's got different plants in it. They're $30 a month. And last month was swords, and I happen to love swords. This substrate's great for it. CO2 is. Got this one. We got some queen marble swords, and I actually have to pull these long ones off because, as you can see around the back here, they actually have the new growth going pretty well on them now, so I could pull those off. Oh, I missed a piece of something while I was cleaning today. Whoops. Get back here. These are really great, and when they're doing really good, they look crappy. You see how it looks like there's deficiencies, but there's not. That just means that it's like doing good. That's some of the old growth, so I'll pull that off. We got the dwarf chain swords back here. Got those from the co-op, and something really fantastic about this. So I was pulling the pot apart to, you know, spread it out. Got a little piece here and a little piece here. You know, I spread some pieces over here. But while I was pulling it apart, I found some hair grass. Kind of tough to see, but there's like three little like strands of it, and each strand has like 3 or 4 little pieces on it. So that's pretty awesome. Hopefully that'll grow well. Looks like it already has some new growth, honestly. Oh wait, you can't see my fingers in the way. See that? Look at that. It's fantastic. And then oh hey, what up, dude? What are you doing? Just swimming? Alright, nothing to see here, move along. And then over here, I probably went over this already, but this still amazes me. I thought all this dwarf hair grass was dying, and it's just spreading. Just went through that initial dieback. Really super happy about that it's still going. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Well, I have an outdoor pond full of hair grass. Aw, man, I'm so jealous. Oh, no, those rainbows look awesome. Thanks, Nathaniel. I'm really digging them. I'm hoping that I could breed them, and they've colored up over the last week, or yeah, just about a week I've had them, I think. They've colored up so well, and you don't really see too many fish with like just subtle blue coloring to them. So that was part of what drew me into them to begin with. Oh man, it's so cold down here. It's gonna get like -11 tonight or something. It's crazy. There's like 12 inches of snow outside. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Morning comes early, and oh, if anybody hasn't already, go and check out my stream from 2 days ago, I believe it is, about entering for the $50 Aquarium Co-op gift card. That drawing will be tomorrow. Not sure what time yet, but when I get upstairs, I'll go on and I'll pick a time and schedule it. It'll happen from my computer, because I'm gonna find a random comment picker. So you go on there, go find the video, comment below with the 3 things. Hello, Don B from Southern Oregon. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, go over, find that video, enter to win the Aquarium Co-op gift card. It's a $50 gift card. Oh, hey. What's up, Carson? That drawing is tomorrow, like I said. There's 3 questions to answer down in the comments below. I will pick a random comment with a random comment picker, and then you can even enter from out of the country. If you enter from out of the country and you win, you will get a $50 Amazon gift card instead of the Aquarium Co-op one, and I will return the card to Corey, because he doesn't ship outside of the States. So this is not just limited to the people here, it's for everybody. I know it's not quite the same thing, but I gotta give everybody a fair shot at something. Alright, so one other thing that I'm gonna ask you to do is do one kind thing for one person a day, because that one kind thing could change 5 people's lives for the better, or more, or less. I don't know, but I always try to do one kind thing for one person a day, and lately it's been working out awesome. People get happy, you get happy when other people are happy. Am I from Canada? No, I'm from New England here in the United States, Connecticut to be specific. So yeah, just do one kind thing for someone a day. It makes you feel good, it makes someone else feel good. You know, even if it's just holding a door open for someone, or, you know, like giving someone a quarter that's a quarter short. I don't know, just something. Just, you know, keep it positive, keep it simple, and just do the right thing most of the time. Not all the time, because sometimes you can't help it, but, you know, mostly. So, well, yeah, that's the other thing. Nice is contagious. If you do a nice thing for someone, they might do a nice thing for someone else. Look at those guys go. They're just so happy. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow at some time. Not sure when. Look at those guys go. Look at them. They're fantastic. I really love that little school. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Oh, dang it. Just like Joel, I can never find the button. Is that? Yep, there it is.